musician, an arranger, a songwriter, a performer, and a minister. He travels the world with his 2 musical groups, The Show and The Hit Squad, and offers a style that fuses urban, hip-hop, R&B, gospel, retro funk, jazz, and nuances of neo-soul into an electrifying performance that is engaging, uninhibited, and life-giving for audiences from the hundreds to the 100,000s. For real? 100,000s? Wow! From around the world. Give it up. The time I was in this crew.
Yeah, cut that off. You gotta cut it off. All right, is this thing going? Can y'all hear me? Yo, how's everybody doing? Check 1, 2. We got some static going. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this off.
Swap?
Yeah, we're gonna swap it. I'm gonna turn this on. There we go. Check 1, 2. Yo, this thing going? Yeah! Let me hear everybody make some noise. Okay, just do me a real quick favor. I need everybody to stand up on your feet. And even though Dave gave me a real dope introduction, but is it okay? Is it okay if I just kind of help y'all introduce me just a little bit better? Not saying that Dave didn't do it, but you gotta kind of put some hot sauce on the joint. You know what I'm saying? So here's what we're gonna do. Mama, there goes that man. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Thomas, a.k.a. the greatest showman. And I need everybody to say this with me. Let's go! All right, okay, now do me a favor, y'all. Now, I gotta tell this real quick story, man. So my mother, she's no longer with me, but she would always tell me something. She would say to me, son, no matter where you go, I just need you to make sure whatever your story is, that you tell it wherever you go. So don't just keep it to yourself. Now everybody do me a favor, just kind of do this for me. So y'all gonna see us do that dance. When we do that, I want to see everybody do it. DJ, kick it for me. Cut it up. Turn it up. Yeah. Let's go. Here we go. Oh. Come on, everybody, just wave those hands. Yeah. It's old school fire. Here we go. Say, just can't. Yeah, come on. Gotta run. Yeah. Hey, just can't. Here's that part. Gotta run. There you go. I need that track to be pumping. Listen. I was sitting back the other day, thinking about something I had to say about the one to bring the sunny day. Yeah, say, it's the very reason I have to sing about the one and my everything, how he kept me, never stay with me in all season. I need y'all to sing for real. Yeah, come on, say, gotta run. I don't see you doing it. I'm coming down there. Just can't. Come on, Fatima, I need to see you do it. Say, yo, can I get some help, team? Listen. Oh, here we go. So no more stressing, cause I got the. So no more stressing, cause I got the. So no more stressing. He'll never. My heart is, hold up, cause that's another song. He never left me, kept me in every season. Here we go. Hey, yeah, you got it. Gotta run. Burrito man, I want to see you do it. Come on. Just can't. I'm gonna come over there if you're not doing it. Come on, say, gotta run. Yeah, come on, listen. Hey, yeah, I'ma go crazy. Hey, even if it's sun, even if it's shady. Say, hey, gotta run and tell somebody. You can say that. Gotta run and tell everybody. Hey, I'ma go dumb. I'ma go crazy. Hey, let's go. Say, hey, gotta run and tell somebody else. It's your part. Just can't. Yeah, let's go. Hey, gotta run. Now I need y'all to move a little bit. Just can't. Gotta run. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, that was good. Now check this out. I gotta get, anytime that I go and speak, I call this my speaking calisthenics because I gotta get warmed up before I get into this thing. Because most of the time, if I'm speaking to my wife, she makes me nervous, I'm nervous. Or if I'm speaking to thousands, I'm nervous. So I kind of gotta settle myself a little bit. Is it okay if I just settle myself with y'all? Listen, everybody in here, y'all my cousins now. You guys are my cousins. I got cousin Brandy, you know what I'm saying? I got cousin Holly, so everybody just do this for me real quick. So we gotta get together. This is there you go. I think y'all got it. I'm gonna give y'all these words. If you're breathing and you know you got a purpose. Okay, I'm sorry. Stop moving, because we got y'all about to mess me up here. It's like, oh my God, I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Oh my God, it's like doing the snake. So I'm gonna do it like we do in my church. Is that okay? So y'all gotta pay attention. Somebody say, now notice I didn't say church. I said church. So somebody say church. No, you gotta say it like you mean it. Somebody say church. Now you gotta say show enough church. So in our show enough church, what you have to do is repeat what the leader said. So if you're breathing and you know you got purpose. If you're breathing and you know that you're worth it. Just bounce to the rhythm, because the day you've been given this of just so we worship. So if you don't know what I just said, just do like Dave did and say watermelon, 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 watermelon. Say. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Everybody. Yo, I was watching the Super Bowl and I kind of got inspired. Yeah. Can we turn that track up? Let's go. Come on. Say, everybody, get your hands up. Say. Yeah, you got it. Come on. Say. Yo, let me make some noise. Come on. Say. We're going to do this like we're in LA. We're going to say. Da 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 da. Hey, come on. Yeah, let's go. Da da. Yeah, you got it. Come on, say. I think y'all ready this morning, Creative Mornings dinner. Let's go. Da 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 da. Oh, now everybody do this. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Let's go. Here we go. Let's go. Come on. Say, if you're glad you're alive. If you're glad you're alive. Hey, raise your hands and show me. Let's go. Say.
If you're glad you're alive. Hey, raise your hands and show me.
A little louder, please.
If you're glad you're alive. Hey, raise your hands and show me the vibe.
Come on. Say.
If you're glad you're alive. Hey.
Here's that part. Just go. Yeah. Yeah. You got it. You got it. Come on. Woo. That's a jam right there. Here's that part I showed y'all. I'll be your choir director this morning. Say, and if you... Y'all got it? You got it? Yeah. She's like, yeah, no, I don't. Whatever, dude. When is this thing over? Here we go. Hey, if you breathe it. Let's go. Yes. Yo, everybody, creative, let's go. Make some noise. Here we go. Smile on my face. Yo, there cannot be. You can even move it if you really try to. Yeah. Hey, that he. That's right. Yo, that he brought me through. Guess what? You can't quench my. Say, you can't quench my fire. Cause. And guess what? That truth will make you and me free. And I bet all around the world. All around the world. Yeah. People feel like I do. Yeah, I bet they feel like we do. I'm up here sweating already. Come on, say. Oh, sometimes. Hey, but God can come. God can come and turn it all around. All you have to do. All you gotta do is lift your head up to the sky. With a smile on your face and say, it's a great day. It's a great day. Yep. Let's go. It's a great day to be alive. You got it. Here's that part I showed you. Say, and if you. Know you're worth it, so just bounce to the rhythm. So we worship. Hey. Oh man, I'm feeling great. Have a nice day. Pause for the eulogy. Hey, with God, like it like that. No more, more better. Hell, sometimes, yeah, but God can come. All you have to do is keep your head up. Yeah. Let's go, y'all. Yeah. Hey. Sometimes. But even through it all. We know that God. That's right, he's God. All you have to do. All you got to do is try to keep your faith. Yeah. Keep your faith. Here's my part right here. I'm going to sing it. Hey. And sometimes life is hard to understand. Hey, but if you breathe it in, you know he has a plan. Oh, all you have to do is hold on to his hand and just say, you ready? It's a great day. To be alive. Let's go. Here's that part I showed you. One more time. Say. Let me go let it breathe. That was cute. I just made that part up. Y'all have a seat. Y'all have a seat. Listen, let me introduce y'all to my wonderful crew. HOW. This is She, the songstress. This is Monty Clever, the lyrist. This is Cleo Fox. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, she's gonna have to sit in the back of the room because I may lose focus. This is my boo, Janine, and we're HOW, and my MD, made in Taiwan, Melody Junyao Chang. Boy, that was pretty fun. Are y'all having fun? How y'all doing? Okay, so I'm not gonna be. Is it okay if I just kind of make myself at home? So let me just give you guys a little bit of background, just a little bit of background on me. I'm an associate pastor at a church. I'm on staff by the name of Denver Beacon. We hold church. Thank you, Brandy. Brandy's my cousin. We go to church together. We hold church at the Comedy Works. We call it the Underground Church, kind of like the Underground Railroad, but it's church. Anyway, so I'm the associate pastor there. I'm an artist. I'm a creative. I'm something like a fashion icon. I know y'all was like, speak for yourself. But most of all, I'm happy to be here. I'm from a small town. I know none of you guys never heard of this town. If you flew over it, small town in the Midwest, perhaps you may have driven by it a couple of times and didn't even realize it was there. I'm from a small town in the Midwest by the name of Chicago, Illinois. Just a little small town, You from Chicago? No, you just felt like clapping. Okay. Up north. All right. That's right. Small town, Chicago boy. Grew up what I thought wasn't extreme poverty until later on. I realized even though both of my parents work and both parents were in the household, I was like, man, we poor. You know, you know you're poor when you stand in line. So there's like this deal. There's a show that was filmed in Chicago by the name of Good Times. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. Keeping your head above. Da, 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 da. No one know what they said at the end of that line. Can somebody tell me what they said? But I stood in line, Dave, and I can recall standing in line, me and my siblings, and we stood in line for what they call, I want y'all to capture this, government cheese. Not government cheese, because actually, when you looked at it, it actually had on the side of the carton, government cheese. G-U-V-M-I-N-T. Now, I don't know what that was about, but I tell you what, that government cheese had the best grilled cheese sandwiches that you could ever make. So I'll tell you a little bit about my story. I told y'all my mother, very instrumental in my life. But I gotta break some news to y'all because of the product of my environment. My mother, sometimes unfortunately to me, my mother, she drugged me. When I was a baby, my mother drugged me. I know everybody say, oh, yeah, it was tough. She drugged me, guys. She drugged me to church. She drugged me to, in this order, she drugged me to church. She drugged me to Sunday school. She drugged me to school. She drugged me to music lessons, kicking and screaming. And then, when it was all said and done, she drugged me back to church. We used to go to church on Sunday and come home on Wednesday. I don't know how that works, but it happened. But she drugged me to all of these places. And this is how my spiritual creativity juices begin to flow. Now my walk, my journey was just a little bit different than most. I got a question to ask. We're okay. We're family now, right? I got a question to ask, and you guys can be honest, okay? Have you ever looked in the mirror and you were like, whoa, I don't really like what I see. I don't, how does my stomach look? How does my nose look? Like I would always get teased as a little boy. My nose would be, so big. It was like the same size that it is now when I was like 4. But, I would question, I would even begin to question my very existence. Why was I placed on here on this planet? Has anyone ever questioned themselves, just real quick, just by a show of hands? All right, good. We got 17 people. Thank you so much, guys. Give me your cash up. Thank you for participating. You see, growing up in Chicago, I was faced with a ton of adversity. There were drugs everywhere. There were people pulling on me from the left and people pulling on me from the right. And I had to make a choice as to which direction that I wanted to go where. You see, because Pookie, my best friend, he was out there, he was living a life. He had girls, cars, money, and he was ugly. He was like really not an attractive dude, right? And I'm like, how does Pookie get all of this stuff and all these girls? And I'm like, well, I want the girls too. But I never had girls. Never had any of that stuff. But I want you to just walk down memory lane. Talk about a private part of my journey. I go to school. While in school, I began to talk to different psychologists, psychiatrists, and they were talking to me. And they were asking me some of these questions. And you guys know how it is, right? They would show me, a picture like, of this blob, right? And we go, what does this look like? And I'll go, cow. You know what I'm saying? And it was like clearly not a cow. And they'll show me another picture. And what does this look like? And I'll go, cow. It was clearly not a cow. What does this look like? Music. It was clearly wasn't music. So they sent something home to my mother. My mother went, she said, yo, I want you to go back up to that school. I just want you to do what you do. So I go to the school. I got this same outfit on, right? I go to the school. I'm in third grade. I got the same outfit on, Dave, right? I'm in third grade. I show up. There are people at the school, the photographers. They're all at the school. They're taking pictures and they're like pointing at me. And I'm like, I have arrived. I made it. They taking pictures of me. So I'm like this. I'm like, Chicky. This the one, the look away picture like you don't know no one's taking a picture of you, so you like this, so, and they take a picture. RJ, lo and behold, very next day in the newspaper, I see my picture, and I won't name the newspaper, but I see my picture in the newspaper, and it reads, inner city boy. They gave my real name, which I never do. Tyree Morris, mentally retarded. Because of the environment that I was in, they placed a label on me for being a mental retard. Little did I know that it was not mental retardation, but it was just a simple, minute case of a misdiagnosis. See, back in the day, if you guys don't know, I had a whole lot of energy. I would bounce off the walls. Bing, bing, bing. My mother would go, boy, would you sit down somewhere? And I'm like, I am sitting, but I can't keep still. And I wasn't the best reader, and I had a speech impediment. Little did they know that I had ADHD, and ADHD. I had high definition. No. As you can see, I'm excited. We're at home, guys. We're at home. Everyone's in my living room. Thank you for coming. And I was also dyslexic, so wasn't wasn't able to read well. So the only thing that I was able to comprehend was music. I was only able to string together notes and melodies. And very oftentimes, that was the only way that I was able to communicate through that portion of my own creativity. And I can recall my mother and my father, they're setting me down because the doctors, the psychiatrists, psychologists, everyone who diagnosed me said that he'll grow up and he'll be great in stature. He'll look good. And as you can see, I do. He'll look good. Thank you. Thank you. It's my wife back there clapping. But he won't be able to comprehend some of the simplest things in life. On how to tie your shoe. And I know what you guys are probably saying. You're probably saying, well, Ty, I kind of don't disagree with them because you got on a gold jacket, some pink pants, some glasses with Lord knows what around it. You may be just a little bit retarded, bro. But my mother, she would sit me down and she would say to me, listen, because my mother, she was a praying woman. My father is a praying man. And they would set me down and they would give me positive affirmations and they would say things to me. They would say, Ty, you are not retarded. And I would go, but they said I was. They would go, I don't care what they said. And see, I had one of those strict mothers. Like, we need some more mothers like this nowadays. I know that we don't believe like this new generation of mothers, like don't believe in spanking and things like that. But my mother, she believed in like, okay, how do I put this? Knocking me into the middle of next week. And I would say, but they said I am. And she would go, and I'm like, okay, I'm not retarded. After I got up on Tuesday, I'm not retarded. And she's like, this is what I want you to walk on and walk through for the rest of your life. Ty, you are the head and you are not the tail. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what that means, but I'm the head and I'm not the tail. Now I knew sometime, I'm not gonna even go where I was getting ready to go, but I'm like, okay, I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna say it. Then she would say, Ty, you are above and not beneath. And I'm like, okay, here we go, boy. Let's get the popcorn going. And then she would look at me and she would pull me in. And they'll say, and this is where my spiritual journey began to form. She would say, you are God's masterpiece. When he made you, when he formed you, when you were formed out of that clay, there's only one you. There may be other people that may want to imitate or duplicate you, but there's only one you. And did you know, Ty, that humans are the only creation that God breathed life into and gave living souls to, and said that these living souls, see, I'm here to help someone today, and said that these living souls, that they're good. You see, because sometimes society may tell you that you're not good, but the Creator, on the other hand, will say, you are good. And I want to let someone know that no matter what's going on in your life. Did I tell you guys I was a preacher? So just in case it sounds like I'm preaching, I really have to be careful. Like, I take you back to my old church where it was so small, you walk in the front door and you walk out the back door all at the same time. So I kind of get some of that on me when I get a chance to speak. But I want to let someone know today that as spiritual creators, the first thing you need to know is that everything that you touch is good. I don't care if you failed 10,000 times. It's good every time that you touch it. I don't care if no one else likes it. It's good every time you touch it. My mother, I get excited because she would tell me, "You are royalty." And I'm like, "But I don't live in England. How could I be royalty?" And I'm like, speaking the king's language. She would say, "You are an amazing human being. And since you are an amazing human being, this is what I need you to do today, starting from this moment. I need you, Ty, to go be great." You see, she didn't just tell me that just so that I could be an average guy, because she understood every atom, every neon, every fiber of my creation. She understood everything that I was going through. And she said that there's something on the inside of you that's great. Creative Mornings Denver, I come to declare to you this morning that as you create, that there's something on the inside of you that's great. If we in church, somebody say amen. Amen. I think y'all got it. She did all of this. And like I said, I didn't quite understand it. And I'm almost done. That's what preachers say when they're really not almost done. I was done. But she would say these things to me to get me to this point. That's me. That's my team. Full band. At this point, I think we're in front of 20,000 people. And as y'all can see, we rocking the stage, bro. We rocking the stage. And I never thought in a million years that those words of affirmation will come into fruition in this manner. She would say, "Go be great." So I started to create things to be great. Every time somebody will make fun of me, I say, okay, well, this is about to be a gold star great moment. And my message to you today, because I know as a creative, we tend to want to give up every single day. I quit my band, and it's my band. I quit it like every day. Because sometimes those negative forces, they try to come in and say, like, you have that, you guys seen that, those images where you have like the good angel and then like the bad angel, and like they're both you, right? And the good angel is saying, "No, Ty, you're great, you're wonderful." And the bad angel is like, "No, bro, just quit right now. Just go, just don't do it. And the good angel is like, "Don't listen to him, you're wonderful." And the bad angel is like, "No, I'm telling you, bro, you suck. Don't do this." And the good angel is like, "No, you don't suck. You're great." And the bad angel is like, "No, for real, bro, you suck." And I'm like, finally, just stop it. Had to clear all of the noise out of my head and began to get to a point where I began to encourage myself. You see, she did this and my mother brought me to this point, and that was to spread and encourage the good news to the masses. What are you trying to say, Ty? It doesn't matter who you say your creator is. I just so happen to say that my creator is Jesus Christ. But it doesn't matter who you say your creator is. The one thing that I and you must realize, that as creatives, we are all on this spiritual journey. And in order, I stole this from whoever wrote this on the website. In order, and the way to harness the spiritual creativity to be a positive force in this hectic world, the one thing that we have to continue to do, no matter what's coming, you have to. It is a must. It is imperative. Your very life depends on it. You, sir, you, ma'am, have to continue to create. You see, because if you stop creating, then the whole world misses out. The spiritual journey of creativity is simply, believe it or not, we're all spiritual beings in some way or another. Therefore, we have to create. You know, my favorite book in the whole wide world. It's the whole wide world. I read this book. I read it all the time. I read it over and over again. And my favorite book, it happens to be the best-selling book of all times. It's the Bible. It's the Holy Bible. But it reads, I'm going to give you a passage of scripture that happens to be my favorite passage. It happens to be Psalms 139, 13, and 14. For you were formed my inward parts. You covered me in my mother wombs. So I would praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I want to let someone know and hear that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are a force to be reckoned with. As a matter of fact, everybody say that right now. Say, I am a force to be reckoned with. Say, I am a force to be reckoned with. You see, that means nothing can really come against you as you create on this spiritual journey. So since we are all now fearfully and wonderfully made, that means that we were very much so created in the image of God the Creator. And since we have been created in the image of God the Creator, we need to start doing what the Creator did, which was create. If it's music, if it's art, if it's clothing, if it's fashion, create it beyond. See, people will say, wow, I'm getting excited now. People will say, create it to the best of your ability. But I'm coming to tell you today to create it beyond the best of your ability. Is that all right? So who are you? I am a force to be reckoned with. What are you trying to say? I'm saying me, you, all of us in this room were created to create. I'm getting ready to get out of here for real. This time, I'm gonna call my team back up. But before I go, I want to read a poem. And the author of this poem is unknown. I actually was getting ready to put my name on it, but there's something about those, plagiarizing rights and stuff like that. So the author is unknown, and the title of this poem is called So I. And it goes like this. I am special I am rare, and in all rarity, there is a great value in who I am and what I bring. I have no need to imitate others. I will accept, even celebrate my difference. Why? Because I am special. And I'm beginning to realize it's no accident that I'm special. God made me special for a purpose. He must have a job for me to do that no one else can do as I. Out of all of the billions of applicants, only one is qualified. Only one has the right combination of what it takes. And that one is me. So I was placed on this planet to create and to shine. Guys, that's my time. I really appreciate everybody.